Zagami Beauty. I'm Krysia. Welcome to today's video. It's going to be November favorites, you guys. It's kind of a combination of October and November because I missed out on last month. It gave me some time to really gather some very, very highly recommended products for you guys. There is one fail as well. It is what it is, not everything works out. Anyways, I invite you guys to subscribe before you go today. Of course, ring the notification bell if you want to get notified of my uploads. It really helps a lot. Being a small YouTuber, it's really hard to get into that algorithm at this stage of the game. Also, give it a like and leave a comment as well. I love hearing from you guys. But that's it for the intro. Let's get straight into this month's favorites. Guys, so what are we going to start off with? Should we do makeup, skincare? We'll do skincare. We'll do the fail and then we'll do makeup because makeup, I don't know, we'll leave to the end. It's the fun stuff, right? First product here that I got during actually the Sephora sale. My girlfriend recommended this to me. She got a deluxe sample and she tried it out and she said it was really, really good. And of course, Caudalie, of course it's gonna be good, like 95% of the time. So this is the Vino Pure Serum and this is salicylic acid based. Essentially it's meant for maybe more acne prone skin, but it's not harsh. I'm prone to acne just monthly, kind of in my chin area, and then sometimes in my forehead area where I get a little bit more oily. But what salicylic acid also tends to be really good for is tightening pores, smoothing out the skin a little bit, just acting as a mild sort of acid or exfoliant. Nothing crazy like glycolic or lactic acid, but just enough to sort of keep the skin feeling a little bit more refreshed and a little bit more, like I said, tightened. Oh, I don't want to use that word tightened because it doesn't feel tight at all. It feels so soothing. It has a beautiful herbally minty sensation or smell to it. If you don't like mint though, you won't like this because there is menthol in it. It just is so gentle. You don't get really hardly any tingle effect. Maybe the first or second time you use it, I had that little bit of a tingle, but now I use it almost every night or every second night. My pores have really tightened here and I'm 3 weeks into using this and I notice a huge, huge difference, especially in my area that I do get some enlarged pores if I don't exfoliate often enough. And this lets me go a little bit longer in between exfoliating because I don't want to exfoliate my skin too much and I don't want to use too many harsh acids often. My skin doesn't like it. It just kind of feels a little too sensitized if I do that. So this lets me get away with sort of still keeping a refined skin tone, but not going too harsh. Okay, next up you guys, oh, this fragrance. I did a review on this, which I will link. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's the YSL Libre Intense Eau de Parfum. This came out this fall. It's a little bit more warm. Just, I don't know, it's just more long lasting than the original. Still has the lavender in it, so it still has that sort of like pseudo masculine cologne vibe, and that's kind of the purpose of it. But then it gets warmed up with some tonka. There are some floral notes in here as well. So it's just so beautiful. Like I said, I'll leave my full review for you guys to watch if you're more interested in like a detailed love story about this perfume. Just in a nutshell, it lasts so long. It does fill up the room initially and then it just sort of goes back and becomes like your own little kind of like cocooned area of scent. You don't want to go too crazy. Maybe 2 sprays is enough for this one in particular. And then it just lasts, it lasts all day. It's so beautiful. The bottle, like I can't with this perfume. They've just done such a beautiful job. I would really recommend sampling it because it just gets me the most compliments of any perfume that I've worn. And I love perfume. I do collect it. So that's saying a lot. That's really saying a lot. It's a good one, you guys. Let's go into the fail before we do the makeup. Oh, it is what it is. So I purchased this during this sale. It's the Amika anti-humidity spray. It's called the Shield. It smells delicious. Like Amika products, I'll just spritz, I don't even know what happened there. Amika products just smell so beautiful. It's literally like a vacation, a floral tropical vacation in a bottle. I just think my hair doesn't suit this and my climate doesn't suit this. This is sort of a anti-humidity heat protectant you're supposed to spray into your hair before you style it. So when your hair is essentially dry and then you go in with either your straightener, your waver, or your curling iron or whatnot. Now I did spray each section, not today, I didn't use it today. I tried it a few times and it's in an aerosol, so it does feel like it's drying on my hair and it doesn't feel like it coats it enough to protect it. Because as I'm going in with my straightener, whether I'm doing waves or straightening it, it just doesn't feel like it's sealing anything, you know? My hair ends up feeling quite dry after using it. It doesn't look shiny. It doesn't look healthy after using this. I don't feel this protects it enough. And I do feel that because I'm in a dry climate in the winter in Canada, it's just not the right product for my hair, which is processed to begin with, and not the right product for my climate. Maybe if you're living somewhere down south where it's really, really humid, and you know, you don't want the humidity to kind of puff it up too much after you've done your heat styling, it might work there. I can't speak for that because I haven't tried it, but I will save it and I will take it with me if I ever do travel down south again, just to see if it does do that. But where I am, I don't recommend it. I really, really don't. Next up is a mascara. I know. Okay. So I'm just going to say it straight up. It does not beat out my Marc Jacobs at Lashed. It doesn't, okay? But I tried this out recently because it came in a Bare Minerals kit that I purchased at Marshall's with a blush and an eyeshadow and all this other stuff. And so I thought I would try it. It's the Lashtopia mascara from Bare Minerals. It is so good, you guys. It is probably the most non-irritating mascara I have ever used. It is a little bit more of a clean brand. It just works so beautifully to create a little bit more of a natural but yet super, super dark lash. Just enough volume. You can keep going if you really want to build it up more. But where this mascara excels is being used as a second mascara or as a touch-up mascara because the formula is so moldable and so comfortable. So what I do is I don't put this on a bare lash. I don't feel like it works well when you use it straight out on a bare lash. I put a different mascara on first with one coat, then I go in with this, and then this just builds up on a previous mascara so well, you guys. You're also able to mold your lashes to whatever shape you want. If you want a super high curl, you could do that and just really push it up and mold it. I personally like using this to create a cat eye. So I take the mascara and I just kind of like really pull it out in this direction, and that gets my lashes kind of more, you know, outwards in a cat eye effect. I have round eyes, and so sometimes I do like to go for a little bit more of a, you know, cat eye effect. I just love this so much, you guys. No, it doesn't replace my Marc Jacobs. That's still my number one. I mean, the packaging, the smaller wand, it's just so easy to use, so easy to get a really dramatic look. But this is a close second, and I'm really enjoying it. And I do feel that if your eyes tend to get quite irritated from mascara, mine don't for the most part, but I do wear contacts, so I still have to be a little bit more careful. But if your eyes are quite sensitive to mascara and you've just stopped using mascara because it doesn't, you know, feel good wearing it and it irritates your eyes, try this one. I really do feel that out of all the mascaras I've tried thus far, which is a lot, this is been the most comfortable in that sense. It's a more natural hair bristled brush too. Kind of looks like that. Super comfortable formula. Love it. Next up, oh, a goodie from Hourglass. And I wasn't going to purchase this, but I couldn't resist. And during the sale, I just kind of went ahead and did it. And I'm really happy I did because this is probably, I don't know, probably the best one and done palette I've ever used. I use this for my entire look today. It has 4 shades that came out last season in their Unlocked 6-pan palette. This is the Unlocked Structure version with the 4 shades they chose from that one last year. And so you have your sort of like setting powder or all over powder, your bronzer, blush, and highlight. And again, I use this for my whole face. So what I did was I kind of set my face with this powder. I think it's still more of an all over finishing powder, so I did use it at the end as well. You have your bronzer. I also used this and this color for my eye look. I put the blush shade in my crease and then the bronzer shade just on my overall lid. I used the highlighter just for the center, brow bone, and inner corner. And then again, I went and used the blush for my cheeks and then the highlighter. And this highlighter is that metallic strobe formula, so it definitely has more impact than the highlighter that's in this year's 6-pan ambient palette. The shape of the palette is so lovely. It's just, oh, it's so simple but luxe. Vegan, of course, cruelty-free. I just absolutely love this palette, and I love how versatile and easy it is for those days where you literally just have no time, but you want something. You want a little bit of something to enhance your look. The only negative with this is that really fair skin may not appreciate the pigmentation in this palette. It is more universal than a lot of their other products, I find, but it does lean a little bit more light medium to medium in terms of the pigmentation. So I think anything in that really fair range may not appreciate how pigmented it is and may find it a little bit challenging to blend out the colors. Again, because Hourglass has such a nice fine, you know, milled texture to it, you could probably be really careful. Yeah, I'd say it's more suited for maybe like light medium tan skin tones. And I don't know, I absolutely love this palette. So happy I got it. This is not new, but I have been really enjoying it this more fall, wintry, cooler season. This is the Airbrush Bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. I initially reviewed this in the medium shade, and I didn't like it. It was too orange toned. I felt like it was the right intensity, but it was just the wrong tone for me. This one in the tan though, absolutely amazing. I also found that in the summertime, it went almost a little bit over the day, a little bit too greasy. It's matte bronzer, but because they do have hyaluronic acid in it, there are some emollient ingredients in it, I just found that it went a little bit too shiny into the day when I was using it in the summertime. Now in fall and winter and in this tan shade, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Of course, it's more dry outside. My skin does want a little bit more nourishment, and this just makes it look so glowy kind of by mid to end day. And I like it. I like that it does that now coming into, like I said, the more drier season, packaging, everything. Oh, it's so good, you guys. All right, last but not least, oh, these glosses. I'm not usually a gloss girl. I used to be. I used to be so in love with the MAC lip glosses. I don't know, just more recently, I've just stayed away from gloss formulas. This has made me fall in love with lip gloss again. It is just too good. These are the Jewel Lips from Charlotte Tilbury. I have this in Walk of No Shame, and it is gorgeous, you guys. It has the most beautiful pigmentation. I'm wearing it today over top of the Pillow Talk lip liner. Just enough color to sort of give you a little bit of something on your lips. Not overly dark, not overly sticky, not overly fragranced, not gritty with the shimmer. It is just so perfect. It's sort of like, you know, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, like just right. The packaging is beautiful. It comes in an array of shades. This is probably the darkest one right now. Pillow Talk is just underneath that in terms of pigmentation. And then she came out with a lot of sheer shades, opalescent shades, golden shades. So take a look into this lip gloss. If you've not been wearing lip gloss because either you don't like the fact that it could be too sticky or whatnot, try this out. It is just perfection, and it just kind of plumps up the lips, has a slight vanilla scent, nothing crazy. Beautiful doe foot applicator, slightly flat, so you can just really comfortably get the lip gloss on. It lasts really well, like I said, without being sticky. I can just rave on about this lip gloss, but it is just that good. So yeah, I would really recommend giving this one a try. Okay, I think that's it. Take a quick shoulder check. I hope you enjoyed my November, October favorites. I hope you found some products that maybe you were kind of interested in but weren't sure 100% about them. Hopefully it helps your decision making. Let me know down below if any of these products have made your November, October, or fall favorites, or what products you would recommend that you've tried recently for all of us to try. All the best to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. Give it a like, and I'll see you guys in my next one.